All right, welcome back, everyone, and we are happy to have Matt Fraser back with us, psychic medium Matt Fraser. Thanks so much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
You're back. You're having a big event at Foxwoods. People can go, they can get readings with you, but it's kind of like a show, right?
Absolutely. It's like a family reunion. It's amazing. Everybody comes, wanting to hear from a loved one that had passed, and, that's my job of reconnecting them. And it's amazing that, people bring with them friends and family members and groups of them to these events, hoping to hear from one person. And it's my job to run up and down the seats and reconnect as many people as possible with their loved ones on the other side.
Do you charge the spirits for space when they come on in? Do you have to sell them a ticket as well?
No, they actually call collect.
They do call collect.
What is it like for you? I think I'm always curious for the people who have your abilities. What is that room like? Are you seeing the spirits? Do they look like they're wearing clothes? Do they look like a bunch of lights? What's it like?
Well, to me, they come to me any way that they possibly can. So I see them, I feel them, I hear them. For me, it's like almost like the movies The Sixth Sense. I'll literally, when I walk into the room, I'll see like loved ones standing behind a person, like a father standing behind his daughter, or a mother standing behind her son, like wanting to pass on a message. And I'll just walk right up to the person and say, okay, you have this person behind you, this is what they're saying, or your son's behind you, whoever it is that had passed. And that's what it is, because when people come to this event, they don't want generalities. They want specific information.
Like something happened to me last week. It was interesting. I was thinking about doing a story on the proper disposal of an American flag. And I remember this guy popped into my head, Kevin Estrella. He's a gentleman I did a story with about 1.5 years ago. The next day, I got an email from him, out of the blue. What is that? What is
synchronicity?
Is that synchronicity?
It's your intuition, right? That's in your book,
intuition.
probably.
Coincidences don't happen, at least not in my world anyway. It's your intuition. I actually have a book out on that called The Secrets to Unlocking Your Psychic Ability. Okay. And basically what it all is your own how-to guide to tap into your intuition, because we all have intuition. It's like the building block of our own psychic ability, and we can tap into it at any time to, connect with loved ones or to receive messages for ourselves.
So when that kind of stuff happens, notice it. And don't.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Should I run out and play the lotto? I mean, is that a song?
If you feel inclined.
All right, so Prudence Sloan is here. She's actually going to come on in, and you're going to actually do a little bit of a reading with Prudence.
You're going to show us what it's like. So before
don't be scared. There's never anything nervous. So as you're sitting down, like fathers come into me right away, because right away he stepped forward. He's like, I'm the father. I'm the father. He's talking about his passing, because one of the things that he tells me here is that he was very sick before he had passed. Like, it shows me here like multiple issues within his body. He was not ready to go at the time that he did, because I keep hearing him saying like, no, I'm not going. No, I don't want to go. And he's telling me here about like there was like a little bit of scares, because he had like an up and down battle when he was here, and everybody like thought he was going to pass at different times. And he's telling me here that, sorry, did I freak you out a little bit?
No, it's just, it's so far, I mean, like, this is something.
Okay. Really. And when he steps forward, like, he's telling me here, like, that he wishes he would have gotten to talk to you more here in this physical world, because he tells me at the end he couldn't talk. There was issues with his breathing, because I keep hearing him, like, in his chest, like, and he wants to talk about the fact that everybody came to see him right before he had passed, because he tells me, like, everybody came one by one to sit and talk with them, and these were the final moments that he remembers and that he is holding close to him on the other side, because he got to say goodbye to everybody. He's actually laughing. Your dad's got a sense of humor, like, on the other side, because he's telling me here, like, that everybody sat with him after his soul had left the physical world. So in other words, like, after the soul had left, like, people were around him or talking to him and whatnot. He's like, did they not know that I passed, is what he's saying. He's like laughing, because he's telling me like everyone was having conversations with them and coming up and kissing him and hugging him. And he tells me that his family was very loud as well, like, because he's like laughing about it.
I'm laughing because my dad could talk. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of this.
And it's like their personality coming through, because this is like how your dad was here in this world, and when they present themselves to me, it's the same type of personality. The same way they were here in this world is the same way that they are on the other side. And what he wants you to know is like, oh, and he's like laughing as well and telling me here like that he's like riding around in his car on the other side. So he's telling me here like the two of you used to take like car trips like with one another, and he's like, these are the times when he's remembering, like he's got like the music like cranking up. He thinks he can sing, by the way, like on the other side, because he's like laughing about it like as he's stepping forward, just like his personality coming through. And saying here like never feel afraid when you're in the car, because when you're there and when you're speaking to him, because he tells me to talk to him, he's saying here like he's with you right at that exact moment.
Wow. This is something. No, I have to say this is everything that you've told me, the breathing thing, the multiple issues. Yeah.
And wait a minute, there's one more thing. I keep hearing happy birthday. So whose birthday is it? Or just fast?
My sister and I were born on the same day, but we were a year apart, and it's this month.
Oh, so
I
your
know.
dad? No, your dad's stepping forward because he just stepped forward with his birthday cake like this. He's like, he's like, you can't let her go until you tell her.
Well, it's about time you remembered. He usually forgot.
Well, he's remembering in heaven. So know that he's letting you know that he's going to be with you on your birthday. And thank you for being his patient advocate when he was here in this physical world. Because he's remembering like people even like taking times like nobody slept that week. Like everybody was trying to like stay there with him, making sure like God forbid like we missed like Dad's passing. And he's letting you know like that he remembers all of that.
Wow.
Matt, how many of these readings will you get to at the public?
Oh, I get to a lot. As you can see, like I'm a quick talker, so I can get to anywhere from 30 to 40 to 50 to one time even get to like 70 readings in a session. It all depends on who's coming through, you know, how quickly I can get, you know, around the room and things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got a really terrific giveaway.
Yeah, we're giving away 2 tickets to Matt's show. You can be amazed, like
I want to go again.
Sunday, September 21st, you can go again because you can buy tickets to go. We'll have the link on that. But we're giving away 2 tickets. Be the 3rd emailer to mail@betterct.com and tell us who you want to connect with.
I'd like to meet Prudence's father.
Sounds like a cool guy.
That's absolutely.
He was.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you. It's great being
Prudence,
back.
glad you got
Thank
a reading.
you so
That's
much.
awesome.
I'm thrilled.